everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome, welcome. Get yourself settled in. Grab your cup here. Can you see the steam? Fresh cup. Anyhow, let's give a shout out to Avoca Coffee there in Texas. I hope they are doing well. They sponsored my coffee. You gotta love those who take care of you, right? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, today is going to be a good day. We're going to talk about intuition versus your imagination, right? What am I making up? And then what is intuition? Hi, Pumpkin. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Cassie. Hi, everybody. Hi, Melinda. Good to see you. Oh, hi, Lee. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Brooklyn. Hello, everybody. I'll tell you what, let us start off with a coffee with Colby quote. Yeah, this is you can get the book on Amazon. Hi, Lizzie. Good morning. Oh, Lizzie did this cover, everybody. Isn't it gorgeous? Good morning. Good morning. So anyhow, all right, let's just randomly pick one, shall we? Here we go. Here's one. All right, ready? Ooh, you got it? In order to move forward, in order to grow, spirit has to reflect so you can purge. Spirit is pushing the old out of you. They're sitting there letting you know and letting you process all of that. It's like the gunk at the bottom, right? Spirit has you purge so that you can release and let go. This opens the door for the 2.0 version of you to come in. So there you go. And I'll tell you what better time for that now? How many of you, shout out hearts, have been feeling, oh my gosh, Spirit, how much more am I supposed to purge? How much more am I supposed to deal with since this COVID and health and crisis and financial and worry and tension and politics and whew. So either you purge it or you have a cocktail. Those are our options, right? So anyhow, good morning. I'll tell you what, I am so excited today. Tonight is Spirit Gathering. We are so full. It's going to be amazing. Online event. Spirit woke me up at 6 a.m. I don't really like when they do that, but they do it. Whenever I have an event, they're like, get up, we got a busy day. And I'm like, it's not till tonight. We're busy. We got talking to do. Come on, Colby, get up. So anyhow, it's a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today. So anyhow, yeah, Pumpkin, you should get it. I really had fun putting it together for sure. So let us talk about the difference, okay, between your imagination, all right, or you making it up versus intuition. Is it being given to you? And sometimes people get really confused. You know, a lot of people don't understand. And this is why it may be difficult, okay? This is why. So whether it is your own imagination or whether it's spirit communication or intuition, both come from the creative side of your mind, the imagination. So it can be confusing. I can see why you might say, gosh, I don't know. Is it me making it up? Is it just dropping in? So, you know, I want to help you with that. Let's talk about a few ways in which you will know this is pure spirit inspiration, all right, or my imagination. Now, a couple things. When you sit and think on something, so when I say to myself, what should I do today? What should I do today? And I'm thinking about options. What should I do? Should I go to the beach? And then I see a beach inside my head. Should I go for a walk? And then I see a walk inside my head. This is my imagination at work, okay? So if I wake up and instead just get this message, just flash, beach, okay, hike, all right? That's inspiration. It will just drop in, okay? Now, it can drop in a few ways. It can drop in through your hearing, your clairaudience. So it might just be, and again, that clairaudience might seem like a thought inside your head. So even though you hear it, it seems like it's inside your head. So when this happens, this is spirit inspiration, right? Go for a walk or go for a hike. You'll just see it will pop in and you're not thinking about it before it happens. Okay. But if I'm thinking about it and what do? And I'm running through my options, then the picture comes. Okay. That is my own imagination making it happen. Okay. So it's the same thing. For instance, you're out again, you took that wonderful walk I did the other day and it was beautiful. Oh my gosh, butterflies have been crazy. If I see a butterfly and before I can process really, ooh, what a beautiful butterfly. If I actually get a thought, oh, my grandmother's saying hello, then that is spirit inspiration, right? That thought is there. Then your logical mind connects it to the butterfly. Okay. So that's how you'll know. It really will pop in, first of all. It will just kind of pop in. It will seem instantaneous, okay? It may be irrelevant. For instance, you may sit there and think of your mother and then the phone rings and guess who it is? It's your mother. All right? So this will help you know that's my intuition. That's the spark, okay? Because the spark will be something you're not thinking about. The spark will be something that just comes in and it's using the heightened senses. So even though they're both coming from your imagination, the intuition, the spirit communication, those hits of information, as we love to call them, they actually will be your heightened senses. So if you really start to tune into your own physical body, all right, there's kind of this register of weight to it energetically once you really start to understand it and learn it. So in the physical presence, when you're really grounded, you'll feel this centered kind of weight. Okay. When you're connecting to higher self, there's like this elevated feeling. It's a rise of a feeling. Okay. And that rise is really where the inspiration comes in, the spirit communication. Another way too, for me, when I'm thinking about something, okay, I'm processing it, it really in a way for me comes from like the feet upwards, right? It comes from my feet and up. Even though it's from the imagination, the energy is from the feet up. When it's inspiration, spirit communication, it's actually out and in. Okay, so not in and up, it's actually out and in. I'm hoping that makes sense. I know that can be a little like, what, Colby? But think about it this way. Like, if it feels like that thought came from outside and flew into your head or into your stomach or into your eyesight or into your hearing or into your knowing, okay? Intuition or spirit communication, okay? If it feels like it started inside of you and you processed it, then came up with an answer, that is you. That is you creating it. Now, both are needed, all right? So both of these are actually needed in your living. You can't live purely from inspiration. You have to have some logic to help you make choices, to help you have balance, to help you be able to feel safe through what you're doing. But that inspiration, that connection, that is the higher guidance. Okay, so let's talk about with people. This is a great one with people. You know, how many of you, raise your hand or give me some hearts, find yourselves in bad relationships? Find yourself really having people disappoint you. You know, I've had some professional people, for instance, you know, some stuff with hiring someone to do something. For instance, you know, maybe it's a website thing, or maybe it's someone that was supposed to help with a project, or whatever the case may be for you, all right? And you thought you were making a good decision about them. You thought they were going to, and then you really get disappointed, all right? If you look back, all right, if you look back, there's usually a nudge. It's sometimes is so subtle, and then we will ignore it. We will want to give the person the benefit of the doubt, or we think we're being too picky, or We think that's just us not being open. No, that's your intuition. And so it's important. So whether that's a business relationship or a friendship or a romantic situation or a work situation, you want to ensure that you're as in tune to your intuition as possible when deciding who to share secrets with or who to share your time with, who to share your experiences with. And when we really are in alignment, we will lead us to the right people that will deliver, that will feel balanced. Now, sometimes you sit there and you say, I knew it. Why did I do this? Why did I get with this person? What happened? It could be that the universe wants you to learn a lesson from it. Perhaps that person has a lesson that's supposed to help you down the road, that's supposed to help you grow and expand so that you don't repeat it down the road for something bigger. And so that's those things for us, okay? So again, the best way, intuitive, right, is it my intuition or spirit communication? Let me break that down real quick. So intuition is really that's part of that psychic faculty, right? It's your natural instinct, okay? That usually has to do with, it could be things like premonitions. It could be things like, again, should I take this job or enter this relationship? Is it time to move? Is this the right decision? Is this the right person? Are they being loyal? All of these things that kind of have to do with areas in our life. All right, your safety, for instance, okay? Am I feeling safe? Should I go into this space? Does it look good? Anything like that. That's your intuition, okay? And when it's spirit communication or spirit inspiration, all right, that is someone definitely on the outside, someone in the spirit realm, all right? And they are connecting and talking to you. So perhaps a grandmother in spirit or a mother or a guide or an angel, any of those, when you feel that come in. So you'll know when it's spirit communication, again, it will kind of fly in. That's the best way to say it. Now, some people will say, you know, as you can see, I'm just showing it this way. It could fly in this way. It could fly in this way. It could fly in from behind, anywhere it goes, okay? There's not one way for everybody, all right? It's what works for you. Where are they coming in for you? Spirit technically comes in on my left for me. But again, for you, it could be your right, your front, your back, anywhere that works for you, okay? So don't struggle with where they're coming in and don't sit there and stress over, well, I'm not doing it like so-and-so. You're not supposed to. Spirit chose you to work with you. So that's your job, right? Okay, so when we feel that hit of information, let me give you an example of pure intuition with fight or flight experience, okay? Several years ago, I had a friend in a situation, and so I needed to go to a bail's bond early in the morning to see if I could get a bond for her to help her out. And it was in Van Nuys, and I go there. Oh, it still gives me so weird. This is so long ago, you guys, and it still just gives me the weirdest chills to this day. So I go into this space. Remember, it's early in the morning. Not a lot of people are around. And this guy is, this younger guy opens the door. I come in. He's actually behind me. So I walk in. So now as I walk through, my back is to the door. And then remember, he's behind me. And I don't even, again, see, I say I don't even know why, but it was intuition. And it just said, look out of the corner of your eye. So out of the peripheral vision, I saw this guy with his hand behind his back, and I saw him locking the door as I was starting to kind of walk forward. And I mean, everything inside of me screamed. And I just heard, get out, get out, get out, get out. Like, you know, so now that is pure intuition, pure intuition. I didn't sit there and think, am I safe? I wonder why he's locking the door. I wonder if he wants us to have privacy. None of that came in. Get out, get out, get out, get out. So I turned around and I started to charge at him. Open the door, open the door. A few profanity words came out. Open that door, screaming. And he was still in front of it with his hand behind his back. He's like, okay, okay, okay. And he opened it up, and I just flew out that door. And to this day, I don't know 100% what would have happened, but I have to tell you, I trusted that intuition. I know to this day that intuition was spot on. And that's the key for you. All right. So if you are doing anything and this just flies into you, move out of the way, quit, do this, go here, trust them, don't trust them. That's where you trust it. All right. That's how you trust it. When you hem and haw over it and you do your checks and your balances, but they're really nice. Oh, but maybe they just want to spend time. Maybe he just wants a little private. No, that's where you get yourself in trouble. That is when your mind starts to get in the way. Okay? That is when your mind starts to defunk the intuitive process, okay? So anyhow, I do hope this helps you, in your day-to-day and in your learning, in your growing, in the expansion of your own gifts, listening to that, what am I being told? How am I hearing it? And paying attention to it. I think that's a big thing too, is really letting yourself pay attention to how you're getting it, okay? So if you hear a voice or you see something or you just know something, whatever that is for you. And then it's gonna fly in, all right? It's gonna fly in. If I'm with someone and when I'm with someone and then all of a sudden their mother wants to talk, I don't sit there and say, oh, I wonder if anyone's around them. Oh, I wonder if they have anyone in spirit, right? I got a mom. Whew, I'm mom. Tell her I said hello. Whoa. So it's kind of learning that and getting used to it and understanding that that's how it works, okay? So one last thing here. For instance, you're in the car and you're listening to the radio, all right? You're listening to the radio. And you hear a song and automatically you think of a person. A person's name pops into your imagination or a memory of them pops in, or you hear their voice saying, this is our song, whatever it is. Spirit inspiration, okay? Spirit inspiration. So it's just kind of understanding that. So anyhow, that is your Coffee with Colby for today. So I do hope you enjoy. Listen. Tonight, big night, spirit gathering. If you haven't grabbed your ticket, get online, grab that ticket. We're going to have a blast tonight, an hour and a half of messages. I'm going to go cranking them out for you tonight. I can't wait, okay? And you guys are not going to want to miss this. Everybody right now, take a minute, set your alarm, pick out your iPhone, set your alarm. Thursday night, 5 p.m. Are you ready? Take a breath. Are you ready? Drum roll. Let's give it a proper. I have Lisa Williams on air with me. All right. Lisa Williams on air with me. All right. So we're going to talk about ethics and morals within mediumship. So it's going to be a great topic, and we are both really looking forward to connecting and getting together. So don't miss that, all right? Next Tuesday night, the 7th, I'm doing a free intuition workshop. So you can sign up for it. It's free. It's an hour, intuition power hour. All right, everybody. Listen, lots of love to you. All right, lots of love. Go out there, have a beautiful day. Shine your light and shine it bright. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.